In 2014, two Dutch students, 21-year-old Chris Kremers and 22-year-old Lizanne Froome, traveled to Baquet, Panama, for what was supposed to be the adventure of a lifetime. They were bright, careful, and full of excitement. Soon after arriving, they planned a hike on the famous Alpinista Trail, a beautiful but challenging path through a dense mountain rainforest. On April 1st, they set out. Photos taken at the trailhead show them smiling, unaware of what lay ahead. They were never seen alive again. When Chris and Lizanne failed to show up for their appointment with a local guide that evening, a search began. Locals combed the trails but found nothing. No footprints, no signs of a struggle. It was as if they had simply vanished into the jungle. 10 days later, their worried families flew in from the Netherlands, desperate for answers. Helicopters and search dogs scoured the mountains, but the jungle kept its secrets. It wasn't until months later that a local woman found Lizanne's blue backpack on a riverbank. Inside, surprisingly, were their passports, phones, money, and camera, all neatly packed and dry, almost as if someone had placed it there to be found. The phones told a chilling story of their final days. On the first day of their hike, they tried calling emergency services, but there was no signal. Over the next several days, they tried dozens more times. Then a strange shift occurred. After day 6, only Chris's iPhone was used, but with wrong PIN codes entered repeatedly. It was as if Lizanne was desperately trying to unlock it after Chris was already gone. The final attempt was made on April 11th, 10 long days after their hike began. But the most haunting evidence came from the camera. Investigators found over 100 photos. Most were normal, happy pictures from the start of their hike, but then came the terrifying ones. Around 90 photos were taken in the dead of night, between 1 and 4 a.m., days after they went missing. The camera's flash illuminated nothing but a chaotic blur of jungle foliage, rocks, and branches. One photo seems to show a strand of hair, possibly stained with blood. Another captures a strange pile of sticks on a rock, which some believe could be a trail marker or even a makeshift grave. Weeks later, a boot with a human foot still inside was discovered, along with scattered bone fragments belonging to both women. The condition of the remains only deepened the mystery. Chris's bones were bleached white, as if they'd been exposed to the sun, while Lizanne's still had flesh attached, suggesting they decomposed in completely different environments. How did they die? Did they simply get lost and fall into a ravine? Or were they stalked and attacked? Many online investigators and locals believe the evidence was staged. The dry backpack, the bizarre nighttime photos, and the strange state of the remains all point to a terrifying possibility.